sales, you're out of here.
But Hank, I have 7 kids.
Not my problem.
How can I double my sales? SalesGenie.com. 100 free sales leads. Yes, absolutely. Monday's fine.
The salesman of the year award goes to my good friend Ramesh Chakrabarti.
If you want to grow your sales and get 100 free leads for every sales rep in your company, go to SalesGenie.com.
Fox tomorrow. She's a machine with killer moves, a killer attitude.
Can I look fat? Yes.
And killer looks.
She's got a metal plate in her head.
I fell hard.
Terminator, the Sarah Connor Chronicles. New discretion advised. All new tomorrow on Fox.
Today's game on Fox is sponsored by Amp Energy. Thanks to all the bikers who generated enough human energy to power 30 minutes of today's pregame show. Amp Energy. Amp yourselves.
Kevin Gilbride is the offensive coordinator on the left. He's really had a hot hand during the postseason, and Eli Manning put together a drive that lasted just under 10 minutes, which is a big deal, Troy, when you're taking on Tom Brady in this very diverse offense for the Patriots.
Well, you got that many young players for the New York Giants, and to be able to move the ball the way that they were able to, I mean, I've got to believe that everybody was able to settle down quite a bit. This is Maroney, who's back returning kicks now during the postseason, taking it from just outside the end zone and getting to the edge. Tynes forces him out. Big return by Maroney. 43 yards and good starting field position for Tom Brady and this high-scoring New England offense.
Oh, I'm so glad you two could make it to our wine and cheese party.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I can.
I'm going to go put my cheese in the kitchen. Gentlemen?
Dude, that's some serious cheese.
Do you care for a slice?
Ooh, that would go perfect with this baguette. And we'll finish it off with this lovely Chablis.
Endless refreshment from start to finish. Bud Light keeps it coming. Going on a cheese run.
We started this thing. It's Fox versus Sarah. The game has changed. It all starts today. You are the new prototypes. We are Under Armour. The future is ours.
Let's put this thing to bed. When the game's over, I'm treating myself to a new episode of House.
I love that show. House is my favorite.
Your house makes John Gruden seem warm and fuzzy. All right, full hour House after the Super Bowl. Can't wait. Suspense is killing me.
Well, a good start now for New England after the return of 43 yards by Maroney. Patriots will start at their own 44, and for this Giants defense, they don't want to start trading 3s for 7s, field goals for touchdowns, and we'll see how they get on here against this New England offense, which was the highest scoring offense in the history of the league, 589 points, 50 touchdown passes from Tom Brady. They fake a reverse, and Brady in trouble, throws low for Maroney. Good pressure on Tom Brady, who just, Troy, got that ball away.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you start a game with a play like that, you've got to be able to have some time. They're anticipating that the Giants are going to overplay the run there, the misdirection, but you got Barry Cofield who gets right up inside. That's one of the things he's done a great job of all season long, of getting an inside push. It's going to be important throughout this game so that Tom Brady does not have a place to step up in the pocket.
2nd and 10. Talk about this defense, and you can't say enough for the job done by Steve Spagnuolo, the first-year defensive coordinator who learned at the foot of the master of the blitz, Jim Johnson of the Eagles.
Yeah, and he hasn't very, very far from that philosophy. I mean, there's a lot of people who would say, well, the Giants need to get pressure on Tom Brady by rushing 4 people and then dropping 7 guys into coverage. But, you know, Steve Spagnuolo, he's going to do what he does, and a big part of that is bringing pressure regardless. I know that Bill Belichick said that he could have had 3 weeks to prepare for this team and they wouldn't have been ready.
Maroney picks up a first down for the Patriots. Good push up front by the Giants defense, but Maroney took it to the left side, picked up 5, and gets the first down of the night for the Patriots.
Yeah, and Lawrence Maroney, I mean, he's had an interesting year because he missed a little time with a groin injury earlier in the season, and then he went through a period to where the Patriots were throwing the ball so much that he wasn't getting utilized, but he has been effective, and he has run hard here over the last 3 or 4 games they've played.
Day over the middle, throws low. 2nd down and 10. If you've missed any of the Super Bowl commercials and you want to see your favorites again, log on to myspace.com/Super Bowl ads after the game. Watch them all whenever you want. Troy, when we talked to Brady about that ankle, he said, I'm not worried about running. I don't run anywhere. I'm worried about being able to step into a throw, get something on it, and I'm worried about a 65-yard pass turning into a 55-yard pass. 2nd and 10. Brady, stalwart to the 35. Picked up 7. Antonio Pierce on the tackle, the very active middle linebacker for the Giants.
You know, to follow up on that, Joe, what's interesting is that he said going into this game that the ankle is not a factor. I know when we had a chance to visit with him, it was bothering him a lot. I mean, I was surprised by that. I thought that, all the talk about his ankle a week ago, that we would sit down with him and he'd say, no, it's fine. But it was a real factor, and I've got to believe that even though he's saying it's okay, that it's still going to be cumbersome for him. But like you said, I mean, moving around is not part of what he does.